Hello and welcome back to my channel, everyone. This is Tone, Strength, and Balance, lesson 3, I believe. We haven't done our 5 minutes of breathing, and we have a student or two, if I can convince the other one to join. But that's what we're here, to convince everyone that yoga can be done by anyone. So I'm going to change my 5-minute timer to actually 5 minutes, because right now it's 48, and we don't want to do 48 minutes of breathing. That would be a very boring YouTube channel or video. Sorry, not prepared. Alright, so close your eyes, sit up straight, and rock back and forth as you grab your feet, keeping them pulled up, trying to even those sit bones up, adding distance and space between your hips and your glutes and your knees. Whenever you're ready to sit up straight, and begin to breathe all the way out until you can't breathe out anymore. Try not to take an inhale until you calm your mind. And then take a full inhale, holding at the top. Breathe in more if you can. Work on those full breaths. It is when we get gaps in our muscle from improper breathing that allows for atrophy, allows for dysfunction, knots, even bacteria, because the air is dead and stagnant and trapped and can't get to it. So take this 5 minutes to reconnect to your breath. Let everything else go. Relax your face, your neck, your jaw, your shoulders. But it does not exist in the world. Apologies. going to start by placing our hands behind us, knees pointing up. Begin to roll out the hands, rolling up onto the fingers. You can lift up off your mat, pushing toward your heels. Just take the time to move the body around, breathing out any tension. Whenever you're ready, what we're going to do is go ahead and place that left ankle right below that knee. And begin to just rock it side to side. Working on sitting up straight. Tucking the tailbone underneath and walking that bottom leg in as you roll side to side. And I'm going to come around and help. So from here, you can also place that hand underneath to use to push against if you want in this position. But whenever you're ready, we can come on out and start to drive those hips up toward the sky. Working on trying to make a tabletop. Straight line from those knees to the shoulders. I'm going to help on this one too. We got one student here, so it'll help push up toward me. I like to help on one side of this so that you get the feel of what it's supposed to be like, and then you can try to mimic that same feeling by squeezing those muscles, breathing all the way out, holding. Finding that stability before you take your next breath. You can go ahead and come on down, and we're going to switch sides. So take that right foot, and point it up, rocking it side to side. My right hip is a lot worse. Oh, got an adjustment. That's better. Use that arm to drive that knee up against, but don't let it move. And at the same time, you can pull up on that foot. Push down. We're trying to use our own body for counter balance and resistance. And from there, we're going to come on up to the other side. And make sure you move around. Look for weakness. Look for instability. You can come up onto those fingertips or the fingers. Ooh. It's a little warm in here. I wonder if the air is off. Come on back down. Oh, adjusting my knee. And from there, what we're going to do is just place those feet underneath and try to raise up, lifting up, moving side to side. You can roll the head around. Trying to make a straight line from those knees to the shoulders. And if you can, take that left arm overhead. If you can't, if you're on the ground, it's fine. Just work on trying to lift yourself up. Deep breath in. Squeeze those muscles as you breathe out. Push against yourself. You can place that hand behind your head if you need something to resist against. Maybe we should have the student up here so that it's always in the picture, so that they can see exactly what's going on. So the student will be on camera and I'll just be occasionally in and out. It's up to you. We can think about it. Go ahead. Come on down. And what we're going to do is switch sides. So try to create that same feeling on the other side. If you've ever had PNF resistance, you know what feeling I'm talking about. If you haven't, come into class and I'll show you. You can even try to come up onto the fingertips. Coming back down. We're just going to walk those hands down, trying to lift those hips up off the ground. You can tuck that head under. Try to lift yourself up off the ground. I'm going to come around and help. If you are using resistance on this to help push against your knees, someone's helping you, start pushing slowly. You will definitely feel the stretch. Whenever you're ready, come on back down. And if you can use a little inertia, a little momentum, and try to rock yourself up to a seated position from there. You can use those hands to walk yourself up too. And we're just going to roll forward into a tabletop. And we're going to come into a bird dog, but we're going to do it one body part at a time. So stick that left leg out. And you can roll that ankle around. If you're good there, you can take that right arm out. Now, this is tone, strength, and balance. So go to your own level. If this is your level, that's fine. If this is your level, that's fine. If you want to take it to the next level, you can take that into your bird dog plank. Now, if you want some resistance there, you can take that leg behind you and work on getting it up in the air. And then work on straightening that leg. It's up to you however far you want to take it. We have fun in this class. We fall out of it, but we fall onto our mat, and if we pay attention to what I say, we also have a camping pad underneath, because this is a lot thicker than a yoga mat. It adds padding, and plus you're ready for outdoor yoga whenever you want. So I think you finally got a mat underneath, didn't you? Yeah. Just two mats? Not the same. Go ahead, come on down, and let's come into your downward dog. But what we're going to do in downward dog, we're going to have some fun with it. We're going to be on the tops of our feet. So try to lift into downward dog, looking toward your navel. You can even come up onto those fingertips. Good. You can roll. Oh, you can even bend those knees as you roll side to side. Just roll out the tops of the feet. We're trying to find any tension in our body that we normally don't pay attention to. We normally don't even think about the tops of our feet. How often have you tried to walk on the tops of your feet? I don't recommend trying to walk on the tops of your feet yet. Just rolling them out will be good enough for a start. Whenever you're ready, you can walk forward on the tops of your feet if you want. Or you can just walk forward on the bottoms of your feet. And so what we're going to do from here is I'm turning sideways to show you. We're just going to try to bend over, placing this arm underneath and just trying to grab those hands together. So start going down. If this is all you can do, you'll work to get that right arm down. And you can look up this way and just drop that arm down. We'll do this in 2 steps. So I'm going to come help on this. So take this arm up to the sky. Good. Twist against me. Good. Now drop this arm behind. Bend the elbow. Good. Now, you can stay there if that's enough of a stretch for you. Or you can walk that right leg up and come on up to your bird of paradise. Now, I can't extend my leg yet. So, my wrist, I need a massage if you're paying attention. At least here, you're gonna have to massage me. You know who I'm talking to. So, this doesn't hurt anything except my arm and my shoulder and my wrist. So you can stay there, but if you want to try to extend that leg, you can grab it and pull it out to the side this way. And you've been there for a while, so I'm gonna help you on your shoulder, but be right back. Twist against me this way. There we go. We got a lot deeper. Use that breath. All right. One more time. Oh wait, we were here. So. Point those toes up. Make sure you're just balanced on the palm of your foot. And bring it back down. So, there, what we're going to do is I'm going to turn this way because we're going to come down to a kneeling position. That was fun. And from here, what we're going to do is we're just going to roll that foot out to the side. So we're just going to roll out the side of the foot, and that might be enough for you to stay rolling there. If you want, you can try to lift up. Now, I'm on the top of my foot too, so if it hurts the top of your foot, you can focus on that. If it hurts the side of your foot up here, you can focus on that. Work on trying to lift yourself all the way up as best you can. Tone, strength, and balance. We are working every part. Push up toward the sky. Every part of the body. Hey, we got noise other than mine. Good. Again, if you can't lift up off the ground, it's okay. You might not be there yet. It took me a while, especially on my right leg. Still a big issue up here. Whenever you're ready, you can come back. We're going to plant that heel down and just come up to your warrior 2. Now, warrior 2, those heels should be in line. Point those toes up, make sure you're grounded on the palms of your feet. And we're going to take those hands to the side and just place them behind the head as you rock side to side. And now, if that's enough for you, you can just use that head to push against. move around. If you want to take it further, I'm turning it around this way so you can see. If you want to take that further, you can take those hands into reverse prayer. And again, point those toes up to make sure you stay balanced on the palms of your feet. You can root them down whenever you want, or you can just keep them up toward the sky. Yoga is more than about stretching. It's about knowing your body, knowing yourself, knowing how to clear out infections, bacteria, viruses, emotions, trauma, pain, all just using your breath. Going ahead, coming back to that warrior two, just straighten that front leg and slide that left hand down that back leg, front leg staying straight, and you can look up toward the sky. I'll help on the other side of this one. If you want a deeper stretch, you can try to pull yourself down. It's funny how it adjusts my thumb from this position. Coming back up, back into that warrior two to the top of your mat. Reach up, look up. Forward fold, bending the knees, stepping into your plank. And keeping those elbows by your side. If you need to put the knees down, you can, but otherwise, stay up off the knees, down into your chaturanga and up to your upward dog. And you can roll those hands out, look side to side, roll the neck out. I'm going to check the air. This is becoming hot yoga. I think, yes, that is off. Let's turn that down. That should be good. Deep breath in, up toward me. Good. And then go ahead, coming back down, and let's sit back into our child's pose. And you can take those knees wide, sitting through the heels, and just breathe all the way out. Don't breathe in until you can't breathe out anymore. Whenever you're ready, we're going to come on up. Rolling back into that tabletop, and we're going to switch sides. So let's take that right leg out this time. Coming in to that bird dog or starting. And if that's good for you, you can take that left arm out. And again, if you want to take it one more level, take that out further. And again, to work your way into this, you can just grab, wrong hand, grab, right side, so much worse. That foot. And as you try to straighten that leg, you're going to pull back this way. So you're using that resistance on both sides to pull you up and balance you. been like 3 weeks since my massage. Now, if you need to put that back heel down for balance, you can. Roll it up whenever you can. Come down whenever you want, but I'm gonna help on this pose too. Because this is a good pose to have someone resist against. Because this is hard to do yourself. Straighten the leg, oh, already got an adjustment. Ooh, paper towel. 1 second. Coming back down, and what we're going to do now is we're going to come into dolphin. But again, we're going to have fun with dolphin. So we're going to come down to our forearms, making a solid base with our elbows, and lifting up on the tops of your feet, looking toward your navel, and you can walk those elbows back and forth. I'm going to come around and help. I love helping in downward dog and dolphin because it's hard, good, to get that resistance yourself. Good strength. If you don't have anyone to resist against, just squeeze those shoulder blades, breathe all the way out. And make sure you always move around in every pose. Do not limit yourself to 1 or 2 planes of motion. See how your body can move around. Whenever you're ready, put those knees down and walk back forward to the top of your mat. So we're going to switch sides. So again, starting by walking those hands down. And I think this is probably good by now. It's pink. So, starting by taking those hands down, drop that left arm and take that right arm up, working on dropping it behind your back. Elbow on this knee. There you go. Because you're going to be trying to get the hands to interconnect. There you go. Twist again. I gotcha. Twist against me. Good. Make sure your left hand is on your left knee, not your right. If you can't interlace those hands, you can use that right knee to pull you around further at first, just so that you can slip that hand down, but you're wanting to interlace those hands behind that left leg. And you can stay there or step that leg forward and come on up into your bird of paradise. I'm using my elbow to push against my knee, and at the same time my knee to push against my elbow, trying to open my hip up. And you can stay there, or if you want to try to get that leg straight and practice that, grab that inside of the leg. How did that pop my wrist? With each breath, you should be able to get it further and further. And go ahead, come on down. So we're going to start in that low lunge. I wish I had a thermometer on this. temperature gauge. Now, from that low lunge, we're going to be on the top of our feet and roll that foot around. Rolling it side to side. Now, my left ankle doesn't hurt at all. Like, I can lift up with my left ankle, no problem. It's the top of my foot here that hurts. So what I'm going to do is just focus on rolling that back foot around. And when that's better, coming back up and rolling that leg out to the side, trying to straighten it. It's the most top of my right foot. I'll help on this one. Push the knee toward the right. Good strength. And with each breath, you should get stronger and stronger. Get my paper towel back out. I'm gonna have to bring a towel or make sure I grab one. So from there, all we're gonna do is roll that back heel down, coming up into your warrior two on the other side. Placing those hands and interlacing them behind your back, behind your head. Point those toes up to the sky. Make sure those heels are in line. And do not let that knee come out past that ankle too much. You can move around. It doesn't have to be a perfect 90-degree angle. But don't overdo the knee. And again, you can use those hands to push against, staying there, or taking those hands behind the back. There we go. Oh, yeah, your hands behind your back. Good. Pull to the front. Good. Whenever you're ready, coming back down to that warrior two. Just straighten that front leg. And take that right arm down, left arm up. Coming into your triangle pose. Next up, we're going toward the back foot on this rather than the front. Opening up that left side of our body really well. Whenever you're ready, coming back, stepping forward to the top of your mat. Reach up, look up. Forward, fold down. Bending those knees. Stepping back to plank. And so in plank, we can just rock it out one hand at a time. You can do one leg at a time. Whenever you're ready, bend those elbows down into your chaturanga, rolling onto the tops of the feet and up into your upward dog. Now, if you want an extra stretch in those wrists, you can turn them as far around as you can. So just walk them to the outside. You can raise those back legs. Can't raise them as far with my hands like this. And go ahead, turn over onto your back. And I'm going to take a second to breathe all the way out. Reconnect with your breath. I might have to get remote temperature put in so that I can adjust it from my house on the way here. All right. So from here, what we're going to do is come up into your half bridge, placing those shoulders underneath. And you can roll onto one shoulder or the other. You could roll up onto the head. I need more mat. There we go. Oh, that's so much better. If you want to take it one step further, you can place those hands face down by your ear on each side, lifting those hips up, rolling onto that head, and coming into your wheel. And I'll help on this. You didn't want to do this? Pull down. Got you off the ground. Look at that. We're going to do right leg this time. I don't do my right leg like that enough. It's my weaker hip. Coming back down, we're going to come into our spinal twist. So we're going to start with the right leg out straight this time. Taking that left knee, grabbing it with that right hand on the outside. And as you roll that knee to the right, try to keep that left shoulder on the ground on the opposite side. And I'll help on both sides of this. Last stretch of the day, why not? We have one person who's braving death. Oh, nice. Adjustments are always good. I don't know if you guys heard that adjustment, but you should have, because I think they heard it downstairs. And push the shoulder up. Oh. Good. And switch sides while I'm here. So take that opposite leg out straight. You're just going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to be over there to join you in a second. Take that arm out, palm. Make sure the palm is facing up. It's going to help you keep your shoulder open when you do that. So we are bending up the right knee. I'm going to join you on this side for a second. And again, we didn't do it on the other side, but you know the routine. If you can get the knee and the shoulder on the ground on the opposite sides, you can grab the outside of that foot and take it out straight. And if you didn't get a chance to do that on the other side, you can stretch this one. And then stretch the other one. And whenever you're ready, we're going to come into our Shavasana. So go ahead, close your eyes. There we go. Close your eyes. Take those legs out straight. Sorry, the music stops. Apparently someone gave me a good idea for music that I already pay for and I didn't even realize it. So I'll have hopefully an uninterrupted stream soon. But we're going to do the first breath together. So a full 4-part breath. We're going to hold at the top for 10 seconds or 10 or 15. I'll let you know when to breathe out. But when you breathe out, I want you to squeeze every muscle in your body at the same time, trying to flatten your body like an air mattress. Feel it flatten toward your mat. And if you can, at the bottom of your breath, we're going to hold for 5 seconds. And I will count those out loud. So begin by emptying the body. Breathe all the way out. And when you can't breathe out anymore, take a deep breath in and hold. Breathe all the way out. Squeeze your muscles, your stomach, your face, your chest, your legs, your thighs, toes. Hold at the bottom if you can for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I will see you in 5 minutes. And as you lay here, take this time to understand that there is nothing in nature that does not have a cure. We just don't use nature as the cure anymore. The father of founding medicine said, "Let thy food be thy medicine." Yet not one, not many doctors prescribe food as your medicine. They don't understand how your body works. So look at your food and determine if you're putting life inside your body or not. When you take a breath, make sure you take in a full amount of air. And just as importantly, make sure you breathe all of that out. Your breath, your food, your water, the life that goes into your body is what sustains you. So take a look in your fridge and see if it's full of life or death. begin to just bring your awareness back to your body. Realize that your feet are your grounding. They're your connection to the earth. They are how we recharge our body and the energy in our body by that friction of our bare feet walking on this earth. So as you begin to wake the body back up, start with those feet. Bringing that energy up from the feet, the toes, the ankles, the legs as you start to rock them side to side. Take your time here. I'm going to lift up using my heels and my shoulder blades, lifting my body up off the ground, rolling side to side. Maybe even bending the feet up, bending the knees up so that I can roll out the sides of the feet. They actually feel pretty good. That right side feels really good. And take this time, however you want, to roll out any tension in your body the best you can. And if you want to get the upper neck and shoulders and the head, you can roll those legs and those knees overhead, bending them at first, rocking those knees side to side. Take the knees to your left ear, just hold them there. Take the knees to the right ear. Use the head to push against. You can take those feet overhead and plow. Or, if you want to build some courage, take it one more step. We'll come into that shoulder stand. So, you can use those hands as support. You can take those legs back and forth, side to side. You can even bring the palms of the feet together. Just move the body around however you want. Inversions build courage. Whenever you're ready, you'll gently roll down, one vertebrae at a time, onto your mat. Placing those feet down, rolling the knees side to side, rolling those hips out. And whenever you're ready, you'll just roll into a fetal position on one side. Keeping those eyes closed. Just push yourself up to a seated position on your mat. Okay. We're going to do a nice spinal twist here. So, hands together, reach up, look up, and as you sit here, keep those hands up as you breathe out. And just rock side to side, tucking those sit bones underneath. Relaxing on that inhale, and going higher on that exhale. And whenever you're ready, you're going to take that right hand to the left knee. With each breath, you'll try to take it a bit further. And with each inhale, you'll just relax. Coming back to center. It doesn't pop anymore. Reach up, look up. Make sure those sit bones are still grounded. And we're going to turn To the opposite side. Relax and push. Oh, that was a good adjustment. Go ahead and come back to center. Thank you for joining me on this Saturday morning for Tone, Strength, and Balance. As you go back out into the world or go back out into your isolation, realize that fear is a creation of your mind. Fear is an idea, a possible future, a possible outcome. And the more you focus on an outcome, the more likely that outcome is to happen. So if you're safe, if nothing around you is bad, if you have your toilet paper and everything, then just take the time to be in the moment. Push all that fear out, exist in the moment. And until next time, remember to breathe, and I'll see you then.